Hey everyone, Ariel Adams here with aBlogtoWatch. Please subscribe to our videos on YouTube and like this video if you find it useful. I wanted to give you a quick look at the new Undone Mystique. This is a new selection of watches with fancy gradient painted dials. These are dials were made by a special manufacturer that does things like paint decorative guitars where there's a nice polished surface. Usually you don't see this type of craftsmanship at such an affordable price, which is really why these watches are such a big deal. It comes with a blue dial, a green one, a gray one, and a red one. So what you can see if you look closely is what's called a Sunburst style of finishing, and on top of that is a special color, a special lacquer color, and the technique is done so that it gets a little bit darker as you go out. So it starts a little bit brighter and it sort of fades to black in an attractive way as you move out. Watch dials like this were popular in the 60s and 70s and sort of made a little bit of a comeback recently with some high-end brands such as H. Moser and C that have sort of made it a little bit trendy of a look, but those watches are very expensive. So Undone was very proud to offer these in their Urban Chronograph collection with a new style dial, which is very nice at a price that is cool. Each of the watches can be purchased either in this rose gold toned case or just a steel one. The Urban Chronograph case was updated just a little bit for the Mystique collection from the standard one. I reviewed the Kili, for example. One of the things that was a very good change was the lugs. Rather than sticking straight out, they angle down a little bit, which makes them look a little bit better and fit a little bit better on the wrist. Also, the bezel was changed a little bit to secure the crystal better, and also I think looks a little bit better. This is the red one, and you can see there's a matching alligator print strap there. So the watches, I believe, are going to come with two straps. This, they call it vintage style black leather one, which is comfortable and very pliable. I like it as well as ones like this that come in a few different colors that have a nice personality. You can see it matched to the red dial there very, very attractively. Inside the watches are Seiko Mecha quartz movements. That means that there is a quartz movement essentially underneath, but the chronograph system is a mechanical system as opposed to using a series of motors. There's gears and wheels and springs and things like that. This is the gray dial version, which I think is going to be very popular. It's the most neutral one, right? And it's also probably the most mysterious. The hands, maybe a little bit on the polished side. The mineral crystal there doing its best with AR coating, but you can see that it is quite a curved crystal there. So reflectivity is going to be common, but I don't necessarily think that it's that big of a deal when it comes to legibility. I think the style clearly wins in watches like this, and I think that Undone really did a nice job with the Mystique. So again, this is the Undone Mystique collection, 4 watches for now. Price for each of them is $325 or $320, and then there's a special pre-order price that is less. I think it's closer to about $270 or $260, but the pre-order price is definitely a good value, and even at the roughly $320 price of these timepieces, I think they're a great value, and I think a lot of people are going to like them. You can see the full review on aBlogtoWatch. Thanks.